Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to Open TTD. Now, last time I promised you the first maglev stuff. I hope you haven't got too built up with your expectations. It's only going to be a test line, and I'll explain that, the reason for that, all soon. But I'm just thinking where might be best to do it. Lincoln seems to be like our main place at the minute. It's grown loads. I'm come over here to Nuntfield. It's big, it's quite big, but it does have quite a big monorail station and the failed Nuntfield network. I say failed just because we haven't really done anything and things are just breaking down and going around in circles. But it makes me think we should do it near Lincoln but not at Lincoln. So how about we connect these two local towns together? Maglev. So, like I said, this is only going to be a test, and I'll tell you exactly why when I build. Just checking what ground level I'm on. Okay, all the same ground level. Excellent. And I'll tell you why in a moment when I make the train, because it'll be easier to show you then. But this is, if you haven't seen it before, this is the maglev in this texture pack. Now, people have asked, and I'm pretty sure I posted it at some point, but this texture pack is the Z-based texture pack. If you want to know how to go and change them, you can check out my tutorial series. I think it's the first video in the series. It's one of the first couple anyway, and it tells you about that. But I'm just going to put a simple, this is going to be like a test line. There we go. Maglev goodness. So the reason why we're doing it like this is because we've only got one maglev train, and it's because it's an experimental one. Now at the minute the max reliability is 73%. That's a damn sight better than the one that we had with the oh, let's buy it anyway. Yeah, it's a lot better than the one that we had with the monorail. We'll fill that out and we'll tell it to go from one station directly to the other, and we'll get it going. So this is like an experimental train. Brand new sound effect. What was that? Train 25? Okay, whatever. Let's check it out over here. Oh yes, like that sound. Okay, so now it's registered at both places. We'll be able to see they are top speed 402 miles an hour. Sorry, kilometers an hour, and you see the speed didn't change when it went round these corners. And I'm just going to show you. I'm going to take that bit out there, and there's his speed. Good income, good income. Speed going all the way up to 402. Going around this double corner doesn't change. Okay, but it is shorter, the other route, so that's better. Something that I've talked about a little bit before, and something that I see, look, it's broke down, and something that has been mentioned to me before, but we'll leave it like that. There we are, experimental maglev line put in near Lincoln, but not at Lincoln. We don't want to clog anything up, and I think we'll leave that running for an episode or two, and then I have big plans. Oh yes, I have big plans. So there we go. You know, 4 minutes in, and we already have our maglev service, temporary test service running. Over here, these goods trains going to platforms 1 to 4 at Lincoln. Much better, much smoother now that they've all got. Yep, they've all got more lines and less interruptions, so that's good here. I'm just thinking this bit does seem to clog up a little bit, but it is 2 lines going into one, and yeah, it does kind of filter in. If we've got enough going round servicing this place, it does really only need to be 1 train at a time, so that's not too bad. So we're happy leaving that like that for now. One place that we did seem to have a problem around is these 2 junctions here. we get a lot of coal coming out of that line over here. This line here as well, used by the ore mine, the coal mine, and the farm. Let's see how the farm's doing. Everything's broken down. Absolutely everything looks like it. I thought we replaced these not long ago. What's their reliability in a minute? Oh my word. 0. Well, first things first, we're going to close this down. I'm going to close it right down. We're going to go back to electrified railway for now. And let's get all these to depot. All of them to depot. Come on, you're all rubbish. Get out of here. Reliability 0, not reliable at all. Get out of here. There we go, all gone. And I'm going to get rid of as many of these as possible. I accidentally sent one going. I'll have to send him back. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry. I tried it. I didn't like it. Sorted. New station going in. It's going to be a 6 tracks by 4. It's going in. It actually produces wood there as well. Have we got a sawmill? No, let's not get too carried away. No, wait, let's get carried away. Put that in there. And this time, unlike last episode, I won't forget to put the signals in correctly. So I'm just going to put 6 in for now. Even though the place they're taking them to is not really that far away. There we go. Now what I just forgot is that I've ended up messing that up. So I'm just going to take that out there, put it back in and hold control. I'm going to link it to Gedworth South and then delete the original Gedworth South. Oops. Didn't really want to do that. There we go. It's fine. I fixed it. The other option was to actually just remove the platforms. So there we go. And I'm going to do a diagonal. Yeah, starting to bring more diagonals into these. That's what I want to see. So, paths. Yep. Normal. Path. Let's just do some normals down here for a start, and then I'm going to remove that one. Yeah, and put a path one in there and a depot. Where are all the trains gone for this one anyway? Where have all the good trains gone? Oh my word. Yep, this is getting too busy around here now. We'll have to give them a bit, see if we actually get any trains up here. Well no, I've been working here for ages, I ain't seen any. Did I never put any trains in? Well, it appears that might well be the case. In which case it's going to have horrendous ratings. Yep. So let's get some new vehicles in. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Livestock and another train. And grain. Train and grain. There we go. Okay, so the first train is going to go there, full load, and then go to the factory. And the second train is going to copy the orders. There we go, but not clone. But then we will clone and share the orders. I'm going to get 6, there we go. Send them all on the way. Well, I didn't know I'd have to do that. But then that makes what I was coming to even more prominent, and that's the fact that this junction here section is just way too busy. I think part of the problem is this ore and steel mill here. I think a dedicated line would be better between the two. So what I'm going to do is yeah, I'm just going to take that out completely, put that back in like so, and we just need to replace some signals. There we go, replace some signals, and I'm going to put a bridge. I don't want these big, actually, yeah, that looks quite nice actually. There we go. And that come this way a little bit, and then I'm going to do a diagonal to there. Oh yes, I'm really embracing these diagonals. Now, I'm not quite sure. Shall I connect it up to here? Why is it not going directly to the ore mine? Why does it have to be connected at all, I think I hear you say. Well, I don't know. So just accept that it is. I think that's all that needs to be done there. Yep, probably. I'll leave it like that. Put those signals in there. There we go. Perfect. A relief line put right in straight. Well, that says Wanbridge Woods, but I don't think that's very good. Oh my word, there's... Nah, ha ha ha. That's something I didn't think about. It's got to pick the steel up and take it to the factory. We'll deal with that in a moment. Right, so let's rename this like I was going to. Wanbridge Steel Mill. Right, so yeah. I mean, that's good for the iron ore, but it's not really good for anything else. It has relieved some of this. Could it have a dedicated line, maybe? Oh, that would be quite cool. What if, and just roll with me on this one. Yeah, I'm liking this. So, on the inside track, if I do the inside, manually do the out. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Standard kind, there we go. They're actually the opposite way round to what I would normally roll. So, we've got way too many signals around here. There we go. That'll do. So, because they're the opposite way round, we need to wire this slightly differently. This one needs to come in to there, but this one needs to go in there. Could go across and then in. Right, I've decided what I'm going to do. It involves removing that signal, and probably that one as well, to be honest. There we go, going to do that. And then I'm going to remove all the signals directly around, and then put one-way paths in directly on it. So in, I think that was that way, yeah, that was that way, and that one was that way. It's all very weird because we've got a different system now. I think that should do it. And that's given us a relief line for the steel. Cool. Okay, so do you want a new livestock van? No, we've just got rid of a lot of our livestock vans. So I want to see what happens here with the iron ore truck. Should go. Well, that's a new steel one. That's fine. That was before the line was created. Now, empty iron ore trucks are going off that way. That's fine. Full ones are coming in that way. That is fine. And then full steel trucks heading off this way on a reversed relief line. And the reason why it's reversed is because the way they come in here. Okay. And hopefully going down that reverse relief. Oops, no. That doesn't work. Because look where it's come out. Where's it come out? I think this was it, wasn't it? It was. It's coming out on the standard line at the south here. That's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Right. Only just put that back in time. Okay, so I'm taking this part of the relief line out. Like so. And the return Where's the last one that came in? There's the last one that came in. So I'm going to follow that one through the station. And it's coming back along this line here. Blooming train's getting in the way. There we go. And that can feed back. So it's not as neat as some of the other stuff, but no. That's right. So where's one of those? We'll check out one of these steel. One of the new steel trucks. There goes an iron ore. Here we go. Some steel is heading out. And it's using the relief line. Another steel heading out. And another one heading out. So now we just want to watch for them coming back round. I think that's not one. There is the first one. Yes! Oh, they're going to be going round really quickly now. That steel mill's going to be empty in no time. Right. So that's our first proper relief line. It's removed something off the main line that was causing a problem. What's wrong with this train? Going backwards and forwards between these 2 points. Oops. Electrified railway. Convert. There we go. Those trains should all be able to go now. Which are going to cause more delays and problems. That's fine. But we've got the steel mill trains and the ore mine trains off the line there. That's good. Right, time to come back and check on... Oh, are you telling me that I did that? Oh, that is stupid. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Nah, no, it wasn't me. It's a feature. So this train here is going to be having a really poor profit, I think. But, and the stations are going to be... Yeah, ratings are rubbish. Let's see if we can rectify that. As this maglev train goes back and forwards. Yeah, medium, 41, 42. Reliability has gone down to 87%, so that's not too bad. And hopefully we can get... oh no, it's down to 64% now. And the more you run it, the reliability goes down, but the more you test it before it becomes properly available to everyone, because this was an experimental, remember, then better it should be, I think. There we are, our ratings are very good, and he seems to be doing quite well as well. Oh my word, all those goods trains. It's only going to get worse now at the Wanbridge factory, because we've got another set of trains coming in from Gedworth south with more supplies. That coal mine and the other coal mine, yet too many coal mines. I just realised, yep, I've done this correctly. I didn't want any of these guys, so the coal mine or the farm, using this connection to get to the factory, this back connection across the steel mill. And I don't think they're going to, because to get there they'd have to go along the relief line, over the bridge, round the station, and then up this junction. So that works quite nicely. The amount of steel at that place now going down a little bit. There's a chance that another steel train in there might be good. Let's check on the amount of iron ore. 78% transported. Not a lot waiting, but maybe that will go up slightly. No, I think we're going to need one more, so I'm going to clone that train, and we'll get one more steel train as well. I'm not sure which one, that top one there. There we go. Really try and make sure we're pushing the profits on these. I think the best thing to do now, get to the station list, and we'll sort by waiting cargo value. Wow, there is a lot waiting at those docks. Perhaps a little ferry service might be in order. Let's get a hovercraft, and let's just make it go between those docks and those docks, and we'll just yeah, those two will do, and that's fine. I'm not going to make it do any loading or anything like that. Let's clone the ship. Let's have a fleet of 3. There we go. Away they go. So that should help move some of the passengers there. I think all 3 are actually on top of each other there. Yeah, see? That can happen with ships. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. Brentwood. What we got going on? Oh, yeah, this one. Loads and loads of coal. I don't really want to increase the amount going through this junction here because it's a very poor junction. But having said that, the lines around it seem to be quite good, so let's see if we can find a coal train coming through. Oh wait, we've got one already. So let's clone that coal train. I'm going to clone it 3 times because there's loads of coal there. Away they go. How much of that coal can we shift? There we go. It's all pretty much shifted now. Right, Wambridge factory. Still not enough. We can't actually load quick enough. Although, I think... No, the crates of goods are just going up and up. The amount of iron ore coming into the factory has increased. If this factory ever goes... Look, only 69% transported. We've got no goods trains collecting now. We need more, I think. We've made the journey even more efficient, but it's still not enough. I'm sending 5 more trains out to try and address that. Punley South has got lots of passengers and mail from Lincoln. That should clear quite quickly, right? And Punley Market's got quite a few. Those 2 going backwards and forwards. Problem is, I think they have to get to Punley North, but what we'll do, we'll clone that one, put an extra 3rd train on that line, and then, surprisingly, Nuntfield is the next biggest one, but that's probably because it's the biggest city and we just haven't really paid much attention to that one. Lincoln's probably quite well served. Still not enough trains going through this factory here. There's a little bit of a slowdown at this junction. I think I'm going to increase the capacity of this line. I might even maglev it. Sounds like a plan. I like that. Next episode, there we go. We're magleving the goods. So, that's what we're doing next time. I will see you then. This has been Master Hellish and Open TTD. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Goodbye.